Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here. It's time. I warned you, it's coming. And here it is. Brand new series, Fallout 4, Sim Settlement 2, Reborn. And I've decided we're going to play as myself. So, get to know your YouTuber time. Here is basically the game version of what I look like. Close enough. YouTuber reveal! Let's continue. No, that is not what my spouse who just got out of the hospital looks like. It doesn't really matter because we all know what happens. So as I go through the house, I'm going to lay down a couple of ground rules first as we wait for the Vault Tech guy to show up. The ground rules are basically centered around the regeneration process, being as a Time Lord. Anytime I regenerate, I'm going to make myself more and more youthful. And, does a turn back the clock sort of thing, timey-wimey, all that stuff. And I'm not allowed to put any points into special unless I have regenerated, and the first level after regenerating will be the only time, and I will only be able to put points into special on the first level after a regeneration. Here we go. All right, here we go for reals. That's me. All right, now we're going to break this down real quick. Strength, not going to be all that high. I'm a middle-aged gamer. Strength is not my strong suit. That will be more than enough. I'm not the most observant person out there. I don't know how many times you guys have commented, hey, you missed this. Being a big Dave, I'm not in the best physical shape out there. I am a heart patient. I make no bones about that. So my endurance is pretty crap. Now, we're starting to get somewhere here. Charisma is a whopping 8. My spouse keeps telling me that I have a ridiculous charisma that I can charm just about anybody. And apparently, I've shown it enough, so. 6 intelligence. I try to be a smart boy. Spouse is very impressed with how I can think things through, so we'll go with the 6 there. We're going to skip agility for now, go to luck, which is a 1 point in luck. I'm not going to lie, my luck's pretty shit. It's not absolutely dog shit, because I have had some good things happen, but yeah, my luck is otherwise pretty crap-tastic. And the rest is going to go into agility. A 4 agility. Surprise, surprise. You'd be surprised to find out that for such a big boy I am rather preternaturally quick. If I was actually an average size, I'd probably be very quick. But that's neither here nor there right now. So that is your Big Dave in a nutshell.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
And we're going to speed this up until we get back to where we're supposed to be in the vault.
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Okay, so since I need to fill a few seconds, what I'm just going to do here is I'm going to outline briefly the next few episodes. After I break down Sanctuary, I'm going to build a settlement recruitment beacon, which will bring somebody, which will start Sim Settlements 2, and he will follow me around once he wants me to investigate Concord, and I will use that to do my roundabouts on early levels. So, there you go. Okay, we are finally out. And now we can finally play.
Come on! Oh, God! I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Okay, so there's just a few things to do here. Just grab as much as we can get our grubby little paws on. Things to sell or junk for storage for later. The terminals don't mean anything, and nobody's glitched out this time. And look at that, a Bethesda game that actually works. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that, because now I probably just jinxed myself. Okay, grab the tools. Okay, malfunction. Got to trigger that to continue things on. Okay, stun baton. Go in here first, try and find any loot. So, okay, our first stimmer. Shouldn't be anything here. No, this is not the game terminal.
Biogenic ray. Residents must vacate.
Okay, first Rooch. Dead Rooch.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Grab the bottles, because we're going to need to fill those so we have water. We have enough issues with food and exhaustion and water. At least in here. We can take care of water. Because in this vault, the water chip still works. We can get purified water. Alright, fill it all. And let us... Oh, right, we can't drink the water yet. Actually, that's not entirely true. Okay, so we drank our fill. So at least that's one less problem. We can't sleep in here, which totally fucking sucks. But what are you gonna do? And there is nothing else in here. Sometimes you'll find out. Ah, there it is. With all the Creation Club stuff in there, the vault suits will mysteriously appear in vaults. What a shock. Okay, we're done here. Let's move on. Alright, we're going to sneak so we can get the jump on some of these things, or not. Okay, there's one more little baddie we need to take care of, and he's over. Nah, he's crispied. Good. Okay. So try to be careful. Okay, we're gonna run back around. We're gonna replenish our health with the sink. Since we can't access the water we just collected yet. Okay, good enough. Now, a funny thing about survival is beneficial effects from food and drink will not kick in if you are hungry or thirsty. So you gotta keep. So remember, eating stuff is a tactical choice. Okay, we got another. Oh, we did get hit. Now, normally I hate water, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Okay. 3 more stimmers that I can't use because we don't have a Pip-Boy. Now, One other thing, I absolutely loathe guns. And I would really prefer not to use them. To quote the great Brian Posehn, because they're all loud and bullety. I have no problems. I would probably have no problems with energy weapons. Now, for those who say, you just never used a gun before, that's actually not true. Some time back, my then stepfather took me to a shooting range because he figured I needed to learn how to do it. So I learned. I found out, one, I'm really bad at it, and two, I really did not like the way that it felt in my hands. So, no guns for me. But I can't do anything about it. Oh, our eyeglasses. Until we get the Pip-Boy. We'll have to come back for the cryolator and for this VaultNet terminal. And we can't, and I know we picked up a thing, a holotape, we can't play it right now. Okay, 64% chance to kill, screw that. Little trick, if you use VATS, you can use VATS to line up your shot. And if the enemy is not moving, it makes it that much easier. Okay, that's all the rooches. No muss, no fuss. Well, at least on our end. I'm sure the rooches are mussing and fussing pretty hardcore right now. Alright, one more rooch. Actually, that's not entirely true. There's one more rooch under there. Now there's no more rooches. That will probably be the last time I ever use a bullety gun. So then, what am I going to be doing primarily? Mostly melee. We'll get along on that as things progress. You know, get to know your YouTuber. Okay. Now that we have access to that, we have access to all of our water. We have plenty of rad roach meat, but we're not eating it raw. That's how you get parasites. Let's not do that. Okay, we got the eyeglasses. We're going to put those on. I cannot not wear my glasses. Okay, we'll switch back to the stun baton. Now, I tried to find a proper dual-wielding mod, but there's none that include animations, which really pisses me off. The only ones I found are just like you can use these certain weapons, kind of like in the
Vault door cycling sequence.
in the wedding ring slot,
Please stand back.
and it's kind of jank. Let's be honest. Now, if anybody knows of any mods with the proper animations and everything, please comment down below. I would love to download them, and I would explain that more thoroughly. Okay, so we got all the jumpsuits. You know, we never did look at our weight capacity. 105 pounds in survival mode. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, so we have got everything from the vault. And let's be patient. Okay, so let's get the hell out of here. Alright, I'm going to take a look at me and, well, most of my glory. Alright, switch out to body. As I said, I'm a big boy, so we are done. Now, we'll discuss things as we go along. We're done.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Okay, we are now outside of the vault. More of the same if you've done this before. Nothing has changed for what we have planned, at least not yet. Actually, but there are a couple of things I do want to do. Okay, we're going to set the Radix. And... okay, we got our first caffeine. That's cool. And food is still only rad roach meat, which sucks. Let's see what we got in here. Radaway. That's our first Radaway. I think that automatically marks itself, right? It does not. Well, now it is. Okay, we got another trailer here. Okay, our first actual bit of food. Cram. We're going to eat that. We're still peckish. Peck. But we're not hungry anymore, so I mean, there's that. Okay, let's make our way back to Sanctuary. And let's actually make sure we have the right thing selected. Don't need those up. Those kicked in because mods activated those first with the anniversary. But the good news is, with the anniversary edition, we don't get inundated with Creation Club things right off the bat. Let's grab some blood leaf. Go off the beaten path a little bit. That will do. I thought there were silk beans around here, but I have not been able to find them lately. Oh well, shit happens, right? So we need to make our way. And just try and grab as many things as we can. Put a Radaway, a Grognak t-shirt. That's not where I wanted to look. Okay, it's got a little more proper armor than the vault suit, which is to say it's all energy for now. Does not allow for leg armor because, well, jeans. And yeah, I can see myself wearing that. Alright, and let's talk to Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth, what happened? Oh, you know what? I'm so used to doing Skyrim that I gotta say everything.
Codsworth. What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geranium still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back. Where is your better half, by the by?
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you'll need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting... a little weird. What's wrong?
What a way to love
Oh,
it.
sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Whoa. Focus, Codsworth.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
We're just going through the motions here.
Picking up hostile life signs. Found you. His quarter smash. Enough. Gosh, I was just getting warmed up. Wait, my senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me. Come out and face us, scallywags. Not this time. Like that. Let's make this quick, shall we? I guess. Ooh. Mr. Dave, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home.
Okay, so that is done. We'll grab that. Okay, so we're at the spot where things need to be severely, yeah. So, off camera, I'm going to basically mulch this place to within an inch of its life, get it set up for settlement. And be ready to start Sim Settlements 2 in the next episode. Now, as far as Fallout Who goes, well, to access the pocket watch that is in the wines, not the wines, it's not a wine cellar, the root cellar, I need at least a 6 perception. Well, actually, there is one thing I can do for that in the meantime. Let's go inside. Make a beeline for your special book. We're going to put it into perception. That now gives us a natural 4. Now with a pair of glasses on, we now have a 5. Wait a minute. I have a level. Put it into perception. With my eyeglasses, I'm thinking, hold on, we're not going to end just yet. But I'm really, really, really curious about something now. Okay, we're going to make a beeline for the root cellar. Grab the wild mute fruit along the way. I'm not going to eat those because there is something I'm going to be able to do with them. And you'll see in the next episode. Holy shit, it worked. Our perception is now up to a 6, which just barely gives us enough. We're in the root cellar, as you can tell. Let's at least loot this place. Oh, a Salisbury steak. Let's eat that. That did not give us what we needed, but that creme definitely will. Okay. Right away. Some more water. Some cans. Perfect. This will unlock some camping gear in workshop mode. Some gold bars, Instamash. Some ammo, mac and cheese. So, well, at least we got some food out of this. Okay, some beer for some extra strength. Can't pick that. I don't have the talent for that. But we're not going to put any points ever into hacker or locksmith, and we'll see that along the way. Okay, it is there. Let's grab everything else first, so that way you know exactly what it is we're looking at. And that's these two things here. This broken pocket watch and the TARDIS key. The key doesn't really do anything, but we do need the pocket watch. You heard the noises going on. As soon as we opened it, it shut. As soon as we grabbed it, it shut up. All right, so now we're going to go into apparel. We're going to go into apparel. Clothing? Yep, there it is. Okay, let's not crouch. Oh, how did I miss those? All right, we're going to open these outside. Okay, so we're back outside again. Let's open the damn... Now let's open the damn pocket watch. You saw everything turn yellow briefly? The pocket watch is gone. Congratulations, Big Dave! You're a damn Time Lord now. Okay, now we need to find the TARDIS. Well, we're going to do all that later. Okay, we're heading southwest and it's getting weaker, which means it's northeast. If we look at northeast, or at the very least probably just due east. Alright. Okay, so it's definitely getting stronger as we continue to head, well, southeast. Which means it's more like directly east, which means... What is over here? We got Satellite Olivia here. We got the junk station here. This is Thicket Excavations. It could be along here. It could be here, which is a known spot for it. This has This is a known campfire where you can run into level 4 merchants and a bunch of other weird, crazy, random encounters. But that's neither here nor there right now. So, off camera, I'm going to scrap this place to within an inch of its life. And try and get this place ready for resettling. Next episode, we will start Sim Settlements 2, because we're going to have a few things to do around here. We're going to meet ourselves somebody new. And I'm probably going to ignore the exhaustion. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in, and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout 4 Sim Settlements 2 Reborn. I will see you all next time.